Oh, I gotta fix that. That probably works a little bit. Okay, this is gonna be, well, I always say what it's gonna be, and then it turns out to be something else. Live from the basement of the OCS, once again. And I have a reason for being here right now. Yeah, so let's give it a second. And then I'm gonna tell you why I'm here. Because I wanna remind you about something. I wanna remind you about something that I was supposed to have already reminded you about. Whew, there we go. Okay, so we got some folks. Okay. Okay, live from the basement in the OCS. What am I doing down here? Well, I'm about to tell you what I'm doing down here. But first, this is going to be tough because I'm on my cell phone. My laptop is dead. It's upstairs charging because it has to have a full charge for tonight. So I'm on my cell phone. And that means your comments are tiny, tiny, hiney, tiny, hiney. But I can see you say hi. Okay. So I appreciate you guys being here. Hey, let me tell you what. Hi from a fellow nutmegger. What's a nutmegger? How you know I like nutmeg? I mean, I do. What is a fellow nutmegger? Or am I just not seeing that right? Yes, in the basement. Okay. Now that you're here, let me tell you why I'm in the basement. Can you see me now? If I get to see, if you get to hear me now. I'm in the basement because I forgot to remind you guys tonight at 8 o'clock. I want you to come and join me and Patrick, the trusty huckster. Now he's still up in wherever he is. Over. Yeah, Chicagoland. Let me see if I can fix this camera. But he's going to be, oh, I forgot I had that. I'm telling you what, I forgot that I have everything. Patrick is joining me tonight. I should say we are joining forces tonight at 8 o'clock. We're having an ephemera sale, but we're also going to include linens and things. Okay, that we kind of just decided about sort of kind of last minute. Now, if you don't know who Patrick is, his name is Patrick, the trusty huckster. He has his own page and all of that stuff. I think you know that. You can find him. He has an Instagram and you can go there. He has already started posting on his Instagram page, which I don't have. Hold on, everybody. He has already started to list some of what he's selling tonight. Okay. Not list, but show you what he's gonna be selling. This is supposed to be on the porch. This is old. That was probably on top of somebody's casket. Anyway, I'm down here because I've got to dig through my ephemera. Yes, he's ironing stuff, I know. He's gonna put me to shame because I'm not ironing nothing. Huh? Right on the New York border? Who is? You are? I'm not ironing. I don't have time. I just got home. I don't know what I'm selling tonight. So I've got to dig through the ephemera and also some linens and things. But I'm going to give you a sneak peek. So if you're there, I want you to peek at some of the things that I've got. Okay, let's just look at a couple things. I'm not sure I'm selling it all tonight. But this is on the linens and things side. Okay, plain Jane dresser scarf, big deal. Everybody's great-grandparents had this on the dresser, several of these on the dresser. It's pretty plain, so it was probably a dresser scarf. We might have that tonight, and people call them different things. These are, oh, no. Oh, this is a nice one. That's just a, what do you call it? A napkin. Look at this. This, in the shape that it's in, is that a ship on there or flowers? That, I guess it's flowers. The farther back you hold it, the better you can see it. This would be sweet on the back of a chair as an antimacassar. But you could also use it, yeah, doilies. My father always called these doilies because his grandmother always had all these doilies. That's funny because a lot of people don't say doily, but my father always talked about when he would visit his grandmother in upstate Pennsylvania, and they would go in the parlor. There were little doilies on everything. But what's cool here is when you look at this now and you hold this back, you can clearly see a center bowl with two handles. It probably had a flower frog in it, and look at all the flowers that are sticking out of it. See that? You always called them doilies, cat law? Yeah. Antimacassar, you know, I mean, that's old. That comes from the oil that the men would put on their hair. Some kind of oil from the macassar tree, I guess, in African countries, maybe. I'm probably getting that all messed up, but you guys can look it up. This probably was pinned on the top of a chair. Yeah, a pin here and a pin here. And this so that when the man sat down, his greasy head wouldn't mess up Granny's upholstery. It's the perfect shape to go on the back of a chair. I didn't know I had this. I'm probably teasing you with it because I might not want to sell this tonight. Yeah. Yep. The back of a chair. Okay. So that's a nice one. And that's probably from circa 1930. Sounds kind of gross. Yeah. Well, you know, they slicked that hair down back in those days. That greasy hair. This... Oh, wait a minute now. I'm just giving you an idea as I'm sorting through things. This is terrific. Now, I don't have the dimensions of it yet, but let me stand up and let you look at it. Some of you are going to say piano shawl. Some of you are going to say tablecloth. Some of you are going to say like decorative coverlet for a bed. This thing is old. When I got it years ago, I washed it. It's clean, but I've never used it. Let me stand up and let me unfurl it. Bang my head. And, well, let me come in close first here. This little edge is coming undone, and that needs to be repaired, which is easy. But you can see this old metallic trim. Now, you know that's old when you see that metallic trim on there. Do you see that? Can you see? I want you to just to be able to see. You would see this on military uniforms and things sometimes, and uniforms and things at Masonic temples and the Knights Templar, and you know, sort of fancy dress uniforms. This kind of I know there's a name for it, so you tell me what the name is. But it's like a gold thread or trim, not rickrack, but this has to get that little corner has to be fixed. But I want you to see the quality of this, and that's the reason why I'm up close on you. See? I hope the music upstairs isn't too loud. Yeah, it's kind of like a braid. Yeah, but there must be a name for this metallic, and I mean, you can feel it. It's coarse. It almost feels like SOS pad. You know? So I know there's a name for that, but I'm not much of a fabric dude. How old is this? Well, it's got to be at least 100 years old. I don't have any issues in assuming that it's about gold lame, that it's about maybe 100 years old, maybe a little bit more. But here it is. It's a big thing. It's not a tablecloth. It's not big enough to be a bed sheet. It's about the size, it could go over a twin size mattress, but it would not cover the mattress as a full blanket. So I think it could have been like the decorative top on a bed, but it could have also been used as sort of like a piano shawl. It's not a curtain. Let you see this side of it. See, it's all hand. This is all hand. That might be machine. Oh, this is hand done here. That's hand stitching right there. You can see it. It won't focus right in here. It's not a quilt. And it would cover about 3/4 of a twin size mattress. So it could have just been a throw that would go over a bed. But it's really way too thick for tablecloth. Unless, but somebody could have used it as a piano shawl as well. I guess the farther back I get, the better. I know without you actually seeing the dimensions, it's hard for you to tell. So, I don't know. I mean, does anybody have, and it's hard. I know it's not, I don't think it's a good idea to appraise things when you're just seeing it on TV or seeing a picture of it, because you can't feel it, you can't smell it, you can't hold it, you don't know the dimensions. And a lot of times things look very different when you see them on the screen as to when you see them in person. But, oh wait, it went away. What was on there just faded. Let's see if it comes back again. But there are no stains on it, and it's not maybe a small bed like a rope bed. Yeah, but rope beds were, I don't know about that. Wall tapestry, maybe. The rope beds that I've seen would still be somewhat close to, yeah, but even with rope beds, there were rope beds that were big enough. It would still be too small to cover a rope bed completely. Yeah. It's a good, I think it could have been for any bed. And it might not be quite as old as rope bed age. I don't think this is pre-1900. Just my guess on it. But I wish you guys could see it in person. Can you hear that music? It sounds like there's a club upstairs. I sound like I'm in the basement of a club. I had my EMI on. Well, that's what I still have on. Now, I've also got, what have I got? Oh, here's a wall tapestry. You were asking me about wall tapestries. Look up vintage gimp braid. Okay. I'll look that up. All right, before these, you mentioned wall hanging. Here's one. This is sweet. This is old. This is also going to date to, I'll unravel it in a minute. This is going to date, no, it's not upholstery because it's got a lining on the back of it and it has, no, is this upholstery? Let me show it to you. This was a wall hanging. When you go back and you look at interiors of even into the 1920s, we were still imitating some of European design, European influence. And so if you kind of wanted to look like you had a lot of money, you could get these tapestry hangings to give that sort of European feel. And you see it in interior design in the 20s. But let's take a look at this one. Let me stand up. This is a big one. Yeah, and this is antique. I really should have this unfurled. It shouldn't be down here in the basement like this. I should have it hanging. So maybe upstairs in my sort of library room. This is a big one. And this is a wall tapestry. Sometimes when they were smaller than this, they were framed. This one this is so huge. This probably was never framed. And I can't see exactly, because I'm looking at it upside down. It's probably a bunch of half-naked people eating grapes up against some tree. Maybe they have clothes on. I don't know. I'm looking. I can't really. But take a look at how this is old. See that? See the back of it? This is beautiful. So I really don't need to have it all wrinkled up down here. Yeah, I know. No, it's not faded. Yeah, Rococo. But not from that era, of course. We know it's very and it's probably, this was mass produced. This is woven. Yeah. This part. But then, yeah, 1920s. I can absolutely see this in, hanging somewhere in Norma Desmond's house, Sunset Boulevard, all that. You know exactly the look. That's what this is. So, I might not want to sell this. I should have somewhere in the bungalow for this. And notice I had it rolled and not folded. See, it was. I don't know if you saw it when I pulled it out. I will roll it back up. I'm doing all this to remind you that tonight at 8 o'clock, right here on this channel, Patrick the Trusty Huckster and I are selling ephemera and linens and things. And I'm still digging, so who knows? Now, what is this? You just folded it? I didn't fold it. I throw it. I told you I was going to roll it up when I'm done. It's thrown on the back of that chair. Don't worry. I'm not going to fold it. I know better than to fold linens. This kind of thing, I don't even know what this is. This is some old map. Let's see. This might be something that... I don't even know what half I've got. This is a 1923 map of the Lemhi National Forest in Idaho. Okay. I don't know that I've ever unfolded this. What? You want to see what? Oh, you want to see this? Hold on, let me show you. I'm not gonna tear it up. I don't know that I've ever unfolded it. There. Is it blurry? Something National Forest. Yeah, treasure map. I'm not from Idaho. Now you call all your friends in Idaho and you say tonight is the night, 8 o'clock. Oh, it's not blurry? It looks blurry to me, but let me know if you need help tonight. Okay, Karen, thank you. 1920, what does it say, 1923? I'm looking at it backwards. So it's a map of a state forest in Idaho from 1923. Let's fold that back up as it is. That's the safest way to keep it now until somebody buys it and decides what they want to do with it in terms of conserving it or whatever. I'll tell you, I don't even know who that is, but she might be for sale tonight. Oh, she was on the back of some type of a poster. If you got lost in Idaho, you'd know where. You're in Idaho? Who is? Come on tonight. You want that map? You gonna come bid on it tonight? I'll sell it tonight if you're gonna come bid on it. Oh my gosh, I can't believe. Guess who I just found? This is an old friend of yours. Are you ready? This is a blast from the past. Now you have to have been watching the old Curiosity Shop for a long time. She's still here. You're in the northern part of the state. See, I'm on my cell phone and it goes away so fast. I have to go back and read. You remember her? Yes, it's Mildred. Irene. No, we named her Mildred, remember? Mildred, the mousy librarian. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. Oh, you just started watching. This is Mildred. No relation of mine, although she could have been. We did not name her Irene. We said she was Miss Mildred. The librarian at the local elementary school, never married, poor thing. She had ferns and cats. Her father left her a lot of money. She was fine. She played the organ at the local EME church. When we were not African Methodist, but not EME, AME, Methodist Episcopal Church. She could have played at the AME. All right, now. Yeah, that was Mildred. She's probably younger than we think. Yeah, she's probably like 16 in this she's probably like 18 in this picture, I know. Or 12, you know. Little demure looking thing. Okay. Oh, she's showing a little, I don't know, Mildred. Look at this arm over here. She's showing some skin. Look right here. Uh-huh. Okay. We might have to reevaluate. She looks like a home economics teacher. But look, she's showing a little elbow. She's showing some upper arm. Looks 1940. Oh no, that's older than that. She's got marcelled hair. No, I'm gonna put her back to about 1930. I think you're close. I think we're earlier than the 40s. But good guess. Don't you put her back into the sort of, look at that dress. Oh, now you know how she got the jewelry. Show me a little. What happens if I cut out the side of my sleeve? What do I get? You want her blouse? Leave her alone. Leave her alone. She is pretty. We're just playing. Look, if it weren't for me, she would be in complete obscurity today. But now, look, millions of people are going to know who she was. I hope somebody finds my old pictures when I'm long gone and they put them up on the screen. Why not? Let's see what this is. Ooh. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm not ready for this yet. And now it's all over the floor. No, we're not doing that yet. Now I don't know what to do with it. All right, get over there. What is this? Ouch. Oh, I have a whole, oh my gosh. Look at all these. I have a whole bucket full of old greetings cards, you know. New subscriber from Florida. Welcome, Florida. You're still big? The picture gets small? Yes. I'm still big. It's the pictures that got small. All right. I need to take Granny. You know, the last time I was down here, somebody said, go look for something, and I went and looked for it, and I found my father's baby picture back there. I took it upstairs. I still haven't unpacked. Here is, oh my gosh, ouch. This ought to be upstairs too. Oh my word. This is my great-grandmother holding my great-uncle, who was born in 1915 or 16. And even as a baby, that's exactly what he looked like when he was 93. They say we all end up looking like babies again. Obviously, I didn't know my great-uncle Harold when he was a baby, but I knew him when he was a 93-year-old man, and he looked just like this little baby. Let me show you. That is my father's grandmother. She was fierce. And that little baby is old Uncle Harold. And he died at 90. He was my grandmother's oldest brother. And he died at 93 or 4. And he looked just like that. He looks like a scary, poor little baby in that picture. He looks like he's being pinched. He was a joker. He had a sense of humor. He was old Uncle Harold. He was a lot of fun. All right, I need to take this upstairs too. See, I don't have enough wall space. I don't even have... I need to write on the back of this because I'm the only one that knows. I'm the last link. I don't think anybody, if anybody in my... who's left came digging around in here, they would not know who that is. I know who that is. Now, ouch. Oh, guess what? Do you know these glow under a black light? This is an early McKee pattern. I know we're not supposed to be talking about this, but this is their custard. It's not the laurel pattern. Is it orange blossom? I think it's called orange, maybe orange blossom. And I want to say McKee. And then you could get it again in the 50s in milk glass. But this old custard, this is about 1930. And this beautiful old custard glass, this stuff is underappreciated. And it has uranium in it. Yep. You put a black light on it and you'll know where your scrambled eggs are. Okay. I'm going to be picking this out of my... Look at this. Oh my goodness. Look how rich that is. Look at that. The only way I can really get you to see it. Look at this. This is called a table runner. And look at the back of it. This beautiful blue velvet. She wore blue velvet. Wasn't that Bobby Vinton or something? Look at this. This should be upstairs in my house too. This should go on my dining room table. That is a table runner from the 20s. And that is sharp. It's clean too. And they would put these on their console tables. Everybody had console tables that sat in the back of sofas. You know, today we shove all our furniture up against the wall. Huh? Need to iron this? Wrinkles in it. Maybe. But, you know, we shove all of our furniture because our sofas are so big, the great big old sofas that we have now. You shove them up against the wall. But in the old days, there was always a console table, yeah, behind a sofa. And there'd be a runner on it and a lamp. You could put these on a buffet. You could put them on your dining room table. Now, don't you forget to come join me and Patrick tonight at 8 o'clock right here on this channel. You don't have to buy anything. Ooh, that would be stunning. Stunning as a jacket? Really? Really? Let's see. Excuse the competing fabrics here. Really? You'd make a stole out of it? Like this? Wait a minute. Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, I could see you going out. I could see you going out to here La Boheme in this. Okay. A smoking jacket, but I don't smoke. Yeah, I suppose this could be a nice but you know the people that know better are going to be like, look at that fool, look at her, look at her, look at her. Wearing that table runner around her neck like she's something else. She comes from Secondhand Avenue. Or Secondhand Rose. That's something Secondhand Rose would put on. Thinking she was all uptown. Now this, oh, that fades so fast I can't see it. Here's another one. What time is it? I've got, oh, it's 5:30. Did you guys see the clock I found today? Did you see the clock I found today? If you didn't, go look at my shorts. Pardon the expression. And if you don't know what that means, call your grandson and he'll tell you. Or your nephew. Or niece. Shorts are short little videos. Yeah, 10 seconds, 20 seconds long. And you put them on your YouTube page, and if you click the bell, you'll get those things. You won't miss. I found a clock. I'm not going to tell you any more about that clock. Well, hi, Donna. It warmed up today in Jersey, didn't it? It's on the mild side in Jersey. Okay, let's look at this one. Is it two or just one? It's just one. And it is another beautiful table runner. Look at that one. This is a long one. These are old. And it was the interiors, you know, were very rich. Very rich in those days. Lots of colors, various fabrics. Yep. Your crocus started blooming in Bergen County. That's a song. That is a song. When the crocus bloom again in Bergen County. Bergen County is up north, with where the Swedes settled. Well, they settled down here too, but no relation to Edgar Bergen, although I suppose it could have been. Yeah, Bergen County is up there. We had Swedes down here too, because I live not far from Swedesboro. Those Swedes were all over the place, but the mosquitoes ran them around. Yep. When the crocus bloom again in Bergen County. I'm going to set that to music, but I'm going to charge you if you want me to sing it at your class reunion. You want me to do that? I'll set it to music for you. My thing is right over there. Wait a minute. I saw 2 robins last week. Oh, no. On the way to Cape May, of course. What do you mean you get the royalties? Are you a soprano, alto, tenor, or bass? When the crocus bloom again in Bergen County? Or when the swallows go back to Capistrano, whatever it is. I don't know. I'm telling you what, I am going to put these away. Every time I come down here in the middle of the night, what do I think? Some old snake is going to get me. Why did they make these old electric cords from the 20s? Now, you know that looks like some old snake. You know it does. All over the place. I didn't show you any ephemera. Look at that one. I look like Medusa. All right. I can't sit down here and play on this floor all day. I've got to get... And what about the ephemera that I've got? Here is April the something of 1890 something. This what? Well, I'll just let you look at it. I've got some wonderful old like letterheads and tops of ledgers and bill. Hey Scott, I got my 4 pink sections and I had... That is excellent. Those 4 pink things, they fit. I am delighted. Because you know what? I bought those 4 pink things knowing somebody would have the plate and they would fit in it, and they fit perfectly. That is super fantastic. Thank you, whoever you are, because it went away so fast. I'll go back and look at it. This one is 1896. And that was in Market Street in Philadelphia, 1896. And then I've got I can't believe that song just came on. That's Tone Love. Can you hear her upstairs? W.M. Hoskins, Outfitter, manufacturers of stationery and books. This is 1890 something. Terms, strictly cash. So I have a whole collection of, now I didn't cut these off. Someone before me decided just to save the tops of the letters, and they cut, you know, so whatever was below is gone. But I probably have about 200 of these letterheads, all from 1890s and such. Please do. Please do. Thanks, Karen. I had no idea. So I can hear that clock chiming up there now. And then I don't know who that is. That's not Guy Lombardo, but he's got a nice, that looks like a baritone saxophone. Yeah. Doesn't say anything. The ephemera is so awesome. I know. Got to run, see everybody later tonight. All right, you come back at 8 o'clock tonight. I have to run too because I have to go out and come back and go out and come back. I'm just reminding you. So we've got some sheet music. We've got the problems of the downtown church. Uh-oh. What are the problems of the downtown church? This is 1928. This is a... I haven't read this, but apparently there were problems with the churches downtown in 1928, and apparently this whole thing is going to tell us about it. From the 1920s. That should be interesting to read. I might have to try to read that first. And then we have a Montgomery Ward's catalog. This looks like a supplement, probably from the early 30s. Oh! Warning, ladies' intimate apparel, unmentionables. Here comes some lingerie. All right, hide your wife, hide your kids. Can you imagine, ladies, putting all this stuff on? Do any of you still wear this stuff? Oh, foundation garments, okay. Can you imagine getting strapped into all this stuff? Aren't you glad, girls, you burnt your girdles? Did you burn your girdles? You need that to wear? Vintage upright. Oh, Tammy, Or David, I don't know. It says Vintage Uprising, Texas. It could be Tammy or David. We don't judge. I don't know. You don't wear. Here we go. Now that's me in my union suit. Wait a minute. Where am I? There I am. See that? Yeah, you've come a long way, baby. See my little union suit with the flap in the back? What else have we got? These are men. We don't normally see what the men wear. We normally see what you girls have on all the time. Okay, classic 30s. Yep. That's right, Karen. Ooh, boy. Can you see the prices? Yeah. Yeah, this is the 1930s. Yep. That's the 30s, all right. Let's see what else. I bet I can find Dee's family fountain syringe in here. Blankets. There's for... Oh, bloomers. Oh, I think I found a peignoir. Is that a house dress or is that what you wear to bed? I think that's what she wears to bed, isn't it? Or maybe it's like a slip, like an undergarment. Probably there were different fabrics for the 19 oh my gosh. Oh, keep cool. Wait a minute. Let me read this to you. It says keep cool in mesh. Now at Ward's. Low prices. Look, the newest mesh garments. Well, that's a mesh, all right. It's a hot mesh. Check that out. Is that the one I already showed you? This is just in time for your summer, to add to your spring wardrobe. Come on now. You told me that the crocuses are blooming up in Bergen, so you ready for this? It got warm enough in North Jersey today, Jersey girls. Woo. I don't know. Mesh. Want to see some shoes? Oh, there's a... Oh, this will fit hips. 10 to 14 inches? Is that big hips or little hips? It says it smooths your figure. Does your figure need smoothing? I want to see the furniture. Maybe this is just for clothing. Okay, we can get tires for the car. I don't want that. There's a guitar. There's a sewing machine. There's a washing machine. There's an ice box. How about that? There's my mixer upstairs in the kitchen right now. I know you want to see it too. I want you to see it. Look at this. There's that little kitchen table. Remember those little kitchen tables? This is from the 30s. See the little bedroom? Mm-hmm. And there's the Hoosier cabinet. And there's the little dining room furniture. And there's out on the porch. See there? Very 1930s. I don't think... I was hoping we could see... And there's carpet. Okay. Curtains. All right. It's time to rock and roll. Thanks for watching. Come back tonight at 8 o'clock. We're going to have a good time. Patrick, the trusty huckster, will be joining me at 8 o'clock right here on this channel. We're going to sell some ephemera. and some linens and things. We'll probably run for 2 hours, maybe 2.5. And I hope to see you there. Okay, you coming back? Go eat your dinner and we'll see you in a couple hours. That's it. Until then, wait for the cat and so long for now. Okay, I gotta go do some stuff. End it.